The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20, 2025 are here. Next week, fans can expect Luna Nozawa to be exposed. That will have Bill Spencer facing backlash. Plus, Steffy Forrester Finnegan makes some more sneaky moves. Also, Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan face off. Keep reading to find out what is coming up next week in the CBS soap opera. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's secret. B&B spoilers for next week reveal that Steffy asked for her job back. While Carter Walton and Hope Logan haven't given their answer yet, Steffy will probably get some kind of position. Carter and Hope will be doubtful of Steffy's true intentions. However, Steffy might be right that Carter and Hope won't see Daphne Rose coming. B&B spoilers, Taylor Hayes face-off. During the week of January 20, expect Taylor and Brooke to continue facing off. That begins at the end of the week of January 13, so expect Monday to follow up with Friday's cliffhanger. Despite Brooke trying her best to do the right thing, Ridge Forrester can only base decisions on what he knows. Since Brooke doesn't have a clear plan, it really does look deceptive to Ridge. So Ridge will continue to view Brooke as a traitor and likely tries to seal the deal with Taylor. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lee Finnegan's fallout. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week reveal that there should be some fallout after Lee Finnegan tests Tom Stohr's liver. There is likely evidence that Tom wasn't Luna's real father. However, April also seems a bit too eager to help Lee. So could April have some kind of reason to stop the truth from coming out? In any case, Lee explodes at Penelope Poppy Nozawa over the truth. Lee learns that her own ex-husband, Jack Finnegan, is Luna's bio-dad. B&B spoilers, week of January 20, 2025. Once Poppy's secret comes out, that could lead to a visit to the prison. However, Luna won't be there. If Poppy is paying for those lawyers that were working on Luna's appeal, then she could demand to know where her daughter was transferred to. When they give Poppy the address, that could expose Bill's secret. That will cause a whole lot of backlash. Plus, with Luna eyeing Will Spencer, Bill's mistake could be lethal. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most next week? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, January 17, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes to face off once again. Fans might also see what happens as Daphne Rose puts her plan in motion. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Brooke Logan's heartbreak. B&B spoilers for Friday, January 17 reveal that Brooke is absolutely heartbroken over Ridge Forrester. Brooke already knows that Ridge Forrester went straight to Taylor one hot minute after storming out of his house. So Brooke might be right that Ridge really wanted Taylor all along. Brooke should be focusing on being independent. Unfortunately, Brooke won't be able to get Ridge out of her mind. This leads to Brooke deciding to take action again. B&B spoilers, Taylor Hayes showdown. On Friday, January 17, Brooke and Taylor have another showdown. Brooke likely thought that Steffy Forrester Finnegan coming back meant that the others also had a change of heart. However, Brooke is wrong about that. If Brooke thinks she can finally explain things to Ridge, she is sadly mistaken. Plus, now that Taylor has her man back, she's not giving him up without a fight. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's confidence. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, January 17 reveal that Steffy is really confident her plan will work. Steffy just can't sit around while someone else runs her family business. Steffy also knows that there isn't enough time to wait for Justin Barber to find a legal solution. At the same time, can Steffy really trust Daphne? REDMORE, the bold and the beautiful spoilers. The truth behind cancellation rumors, what fans need to know. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Friday, January 17, 2025. Speaking of Daphne, her big plan isn't just directed at seducing Carter Walton. Steffy also wants Daphne to make sure that Carter and Hope Logan are divided. Steffy is sure that Hope is the one putting these ideas in Carter's head. However, Carter came up with the idea on his own and put his own name on the documents. Hope is along for the ride, but this was Carter's idea. So what happens when Hope gets dumped, but Carter continues with his takeover plan? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, January 17, 2025? What are your predictions for Daphne, Carter, Hope, and Steffy? What does the future hold for Brooke, Taylor, Ridge, and the other characters? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. For the Friday, January 17 episode of The Bold and the beautiful spoilers photos show Steffy biting her tongue and Taylor getting ever closer to the love of her life. Steffy is finally back to work, but tensions are rising between her and Hope. Could it be that Hope isn't falling for Steffy's game? Steffy may have convinced Carter, but Hope knows better. She does not trust Steffy, and their animosity is heating up once again. Meanwhile, Ridge and Taylor are all lovey-dovey at the Forrester mansion. Every day, they are getting closer and closer, and Taylor is practically giddy. Is this truly their second chance? Taylor better hope this isn't just one of Ridge's many romantic interludes away from Brooke. Taylor may be head over heels in love, but Ridge will forever have a divided heart. On the Friday, January 17 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Brooke and Taylor face each other in a heated confrontation. It's the first time Brooke sees Taylor since she shoved her on her way out the door after slapping Ridge. Who will come out on top this time? You need to tune in. At this point, Brooke feels pretty betrayed by Taylor. She had been trying to maintain friendly relations with her longtime rival since she returned to Los Angeles. In previous conversations, Taylor had put out some warning signals that her feelings for Ridge weren't finished, and that they would never be. Brooke felt confident in her relationship with Ridge and wasn't too threatened then. Apparently, she should have heeded Taylor's warning. Precisely the day after Brooke and Ridge had it out, Ridge planned a romantic night for Taylor and asked her to move in with him. Donna filled Brooke in on exactly how fast Ridge was moving on with Taylor. Brooke was pretty shaken but managed to keep it together to fulfill her CEO duties at Forrester Creations. Although Brooke told Ridge she wanted a man who loved only her resolve to move on from him weakened. As Steffy asked to return to Forrester, Brooke was the most in favor of letting her back. She convinced Carter and Hope to give Steffy a shot. In her mind, she thought that Steffy's return could help her get Ridge back. Apparently, quitting Ridge is a lot harder than kicking other bad habits. Now, Brooke will come face to face with Taylor. She may even apologize for pushing Taylor out of her way. However, Brooke will likely reassert that she and Ridge are each other's destiny. This time, whatever happened with Ridge and Taylor was just a mistake brought on by Carter and Hope's coup. Brooke had already told Taylor she was Ridge's second choice. How will Taylor give it back to Brooke? At the Forrester mansion, Ridge and Eric are thrilled to hear that Steffy's back in the company as president. She tells them Carter, Hope, and Brooke were in the meeting and vows to get their family business back. She says she told them what they wanted to hear and they bought it. Eric grins, they have no idea what you're up to. At Forrester, Carter tells Hope it's not surprising that Steffy wouldn't want to walk away. He realizes she's skeptical. Hope says they need to be careful. She's not sure if she wants what's best for the company or what's best for the Forresters. Hope assures Carter she's not trying to question his judgment. Carter thinks it's fair to be wary and tells Hope she can trust him. She does, she just doesn't trust Steffy. We need to proceed with caution. Carter reminds her Steffy answers to them now. Hope says Steffy's return felt out of the blue. They go over how shocked the Forresters were by the takeover. Carter thinks she had time to cool off and accept the new order of things. He assures Hope they have control. If Steffy wants to undermine them, she'll be out. Hope repeats that they need to be careful. Carter is sure having a Forrester there will be good for them. They can utilize her for that. Hope thinks that's a little cold. Carter wants Eric, Ridge, and all the Forrester back eventually. At Bill's place, Will asks his dad for help getting rid of the deep fakes Elektra on the internet. Bill is glad to help and asks, anything else? As he stands up, Will teases that it's like he's trying to get rid of him. In the shadows, Luna smiles. Bill just doesn't want him shirking his work responsibilities, or he'll hear from his mother. Will insists his father is on edge. Bill claims there's a huge business deal he's monitoring. Will doesn't buy it. He doesn't get like this over business. Is all of this about Luna? Bill says he put that whole thing in perspective. Will still thinks something is up and vows to keep checking in on him. They express their love, and Will tells him that after everything that happened, he's really glad Luna's not his sister. Will exits and Luna comes out. She wonders what Bill's son would think if he knew what he was doing for her. She thinks Will really cares about Bill and had his number. Bill doesn't want him involved in this situation. Luna says he knew how much he wanted her to be his daughter and how upset he was to find out she wasn't. Bill recaps that her father is Tom Starr. In her office, Leigh phones Penelope and demands to see her in her office immediately. Don't make me wait. When Poppy arrives in Leigh's office and asks, Oak, I am here. What's up? Leigh says it's about Tom Starr. Poppy spots the liver and is disgusted when Leigh says it's Tom's. Why are we talking about Tom Starr, and why do you have his liver? Poppy nearly vomits over the liver, and Leigh sniffs that she would never survive the ore. Poppy asks what's going on. Leigh needs to answer a question, one that's haunted her for years. At Forrester, Carter talks about having a policy of inclusion. If Steffy can get on board, she'll see that it will make the company stronger. Hope is still worried about them getting caught off guard by Steffy. Carter reassures Hope and tells her he loves her and believes in her. You have nothing to be worried about from Steffy. At the Forrester mansion, Steffy tells her grandmother's photo, I won't let you down. Ridge comes down the stairs and thanks her for fighting for the company. He'd like to know what her plan is. A knock comes at the door and Steffy smiles, right on time. Steffy lets Daphne Rose into the house and introduces her to her father. She's the most respected nose in Paris and also one of her good friends. Ridge tells Daphne he's heard of her. Steffy says no one can top her friend. Daphne sniffs Ridge and remarks on the scent he's wearing. He says it was a gift from a woman. Daphne says she knows him very well. Talk turns to the takeover and Daphne tells Ridge she's sorry. Ridge wonders why she'd want to work with Hope and Carter. Steffy says Daphne isn't just the most respected nose in Paris. She's also beautiful and confident. The kind of woman no man can say no to. Daphne muses, not even Carter Walton. Ridge perks up. Steffy explains that perfume isn't the only area of Daphne's expertise. She has quite a reputation with men. The woman says she's a romantic. Steffy thought it would be interesting to see what would happen with Hope and Carter once Daphne's in the mix. At Forrester, Carter tells Hope that Steffy couldn't touch them if she tried, because they love each other. That will keep them strong. They kiss and Hope continues to look wary. In Leigh's office, Poppy asks her sister what questions she has. Leigh says Luna killed Tom Starr because she wanted to be Bill's daughter. Luna faked the paternity test. You must have been so surprised when the paternity test came back. Leigh knows Poppy knew she wasn't Bill's father. Were you relieved, Penelope, even though you knew it was a lit? Poppy asks what difference it makes. Bill is not Luna's father. She killed her father, Tom Starr. Lee asks, did she? Poppy tells Lee she wins. She was right about her all along. I am a terrible mother. What else do you want from me? Lee wants the truth. Poppy thinks she wants her truth. She rants that her sister has always judged her and never tried to support them. Why has she always been so mean, and why does she have Tom Starr's liver? Lee says she has Tom's liver and a blood sample from Luna. Poppy asks why she'd need that. Lee says she ran a paternity test. She had to know. You wouldn't let any of us know who knocked you up all those years ago. Poppy says Tom is Luna's father. Lee holds up the test. No, Tom Starr isn't Luna's father, Penelope. I think we both know who Luna's father really is, don't we, Penelope? Bold and Beautiful left us on a bit of a cliffhanger after Lee performed a paternity test on samples from Tom Starr and her niece Luna, but the results were already teased in the weekly promo clip. Therefore, it's not so much the outcome we're concerned with as the fallout, given that this will drive yet another reveal and land Luna in a position to put her plans into action. As viewers well know, after covertly running a DNA test to see if Tom was indeed Luna's father, Lee will confront Poppy. The heated exchange involves Lee hollering at her sister, whom she's apparently never trusted, that her ex-husband Jack is actually Luna's biological father, which means that the paternity test proved Tom was not her dad after all, and essentially died for nothing. Logically, once this information comes to light and the Nozawa sisters have battled it out, one of them will be compelled to take a run-up to the prison and let Luna know that she offed the aging musician for no good reason. We're sure Luna will be relieved to hear that she's not related to the late Tom Starr, given she was so appalled by the connection that she poisoned him. However, as we all well know, the double murderer will not be found in her cell. This means that Bill's secret will come out as a result of Lee running the paternity test. Whether it's Lee or Poppy who makes the trek to the jail, it's going to be revealed that Luna was released and is under house arrest living with the man she once called Dad. On the heels of Bill shacking up with Sheila, perhaps his family shouldn't be surprised, but they will be. They'll be downright shocked and gravely concerned. Can you even imagine Katie's reaction? Once the secret is out, presuming Bill refuses to budge and keeps Luna in the mansion, she'll be moving a little more freely. Visitors, if there are any, will be allowed to see her. This will open up a world of opportunities for the manipulative Miss, who will be able to begin working her wiles on Will. Where this all goes next depends on whether or not you believe Luna is actually capable of reform. Did she truly just snap, or are her apologies and expressions of regret merely another manipulation of a dumbed-down Bill Spencer? We suppose that will be up to the bold and beautiful writers, and soap readers will have to tune in to find out. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that an exciting return is in store for fans, and it comes on the heels of Lee Finnegan's new paternity test for Luna Nozawa. Following Lee's confrontation with Poppy Nozawa and accusations that Jack Finnegan is actually Luna's father, Jack will make a big comeback. It won't be long until Jack is part of some erupting drama on canvas. On Instagram, Ted King confirmed his imminent return and offered a hint about the chaos that's brewing. It sounds like some great stuff is on the way now that Luna's paternity story is swinging in another direction. So grateful Jack is back. A lot of mayhem will ensue on your screens over the next few days. Happy we were able to shoot these scenes before the recent Los Angeles catastrophes. Bold and Beautiful's coast Jack's back grateful. Of course, Luna's paternity mystery has been a long and winding road. Will Jack really turn out to be Luna's biological father, or could there be an even more shocking daddy candidate? The show's left the door open for John Finn Finnegan to potentially be Luna's bio dad, so that's something we at least have to consider. That said, it's also possible that Jack is truly the paternity answer that fans have been waiting for all this time. Either way, Jack will get back in the mix for a bit, so that's great news. Ted King is a fantastic actor who always brings plenty of talent to the table when he pops up for return stints. Would you like to see more of Jack moving forward? Could a new romance be looming for Jack somewhere down the line? No matter what the future holds for Jack, it's clear that there's much more turmoil to come on the CBS soap. Luna will eventually get updates on a major DNA shocker, since Tom Starr isn't the man behind her conception after all. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Jack's comeback will definitely shake things up, so we'll deliver more predictions on all the family blow-ups. We'll have other thrilling bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your go-to B&B source. With all the twists and turns happening lately on the bold and the beautiful, it's interesting that we haven't seen much of Deacon and Sheila. While Carter enacted a daring takeover of Forrester Creations, and Bill deals with his son Will while secretly hiding Luna in his house as a legal prisoner, Deacon's pretty much been up to nothing. The casting of Crew Morrow as Will was a genius idea, and now a fan posed another great casting concept that could work in Deacon's favor. On X, formerly Twitter, a fan posted, "Chad Duell should come play Little Eric on Bold and Beautiful. Perfect age look, and he already played Seen's son on GH Amber and Rosie, could come back with /him." Followed by Rick Dooley 87 Sinkinen, Adriana France, Jorkildson 997. Sean Kanan, who plays Deacon, retweeted the post, remarking, "Now that would be interesting." Little Eric is Deacon's son Eric Sharp, who was last played by Field Kate and last seen in 2010. The poor kid had a tumultuous upbringing, with various parental figures not wanting to deal with him. The character has also crossed over to The Young and the Restless at various points, and now would be a great time to reintroduce him with Duell playing the part. Duell played Michael on General Hospital since 2010 and recently exited the show. As the fan stated, he's now free to move over to B&B. Michael was the son of Kanan's GH character, AJ, who was constantly down on his luck, and was ultimately killed by Michael's adoptive father. Sonny, the return of Little Eric would be interesting, especially since he's the half-brother of Hope. Many fans loved the suggestion, with some clamoring for the return of Rick, who thought he was Eric's father at one point, and Amber, who had a stillborn child, but replaced it for a time with Eric. The character's return could reopen all of those stories from his childhood, which would be good fodder to mine for current ideas. He would certainly fit right in with all of the crazy stories currently going on. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates reveal there has been a wave of concern among viewers on social media regarding the potential cancellation of the show. Are we facing the end of B&B? Here's everything fans should be aware of. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Beyond the Gates is not replacing B&B. Beyond the Gates is set to debut on February 24, sparking concerns among soap fans that it might replace the bold and the beautiful. However, it's important to note that CBS has made a strategic decision to cancel the talk in order to introduce this new soap, demonstrating their strong commitment to the daytime drama genre. The addition of Beyond the Gates alongside established favorites like The Bold and the Beautiful and The Young and The Restless highlights CBS's dedication to nurturing its soap opera lineup. Given that B&B has enjoyed immense popularity and longevity, it seems unlikely that Beyond the Gates is intended to take its place. The aim is likely to persuade CBS soap fans to include Beyond the Gates in their regular lineup alongside B&B and Y and R. B&B spoilers. Why did Bold only get a one-year renewal? Some fans are expressing concerns about the future of The Bold and the Beautiful, particularly in light of renewal news from 2024. The fact that The Young and the Restless secured a 4-year renewal while B&B only received a 1-year extension has raised alarms about the possibility of Bold being canceled. However, B&B supervising producer Casey Kasperdick addressed these worries during a March 2024 episode of Bold Live. He clarified that the two shows are under different contracts and agreements. B&B is still functioning under its previous deal, which means they won't need to negotiate a new contract until 2025. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, it's a wait and see. While there are no certainties about the future, this does shed light on why The Bold and the Beautiful hasn't secured a multi-season contract like The Young and the Restless. As we step into 2025, it will be interesting to see what kind of agreement B&B can negotiate. Kasperzik has assured fans that more updates are on the way this year and expressed optimism about the show's longevity, suggesting that cancellation is not a concern at this time. The soap opera landscape is brightening with the introduction of Beyond the Gates, and we can anticipate an exciting renewal announcement for B&B in the near future. Considering the hit it has been internationally over the years, even though it's a wait and see, there's probably no need to worry. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease Steffy Forrester is relying on Daphne Rose to charm Carter Walton and turn his head. However, the outcome might not unfold as she envisions. Something could happen to ruin her plans, and it might be Hope Logan turning up pregnant. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Carter wants a family. Steffy is determined to have Daphne shake up Carter's relationship with Hope in order to regain the Forrester family's power, but unexpected obstacles may emerge that complicate their strategy. Fans of B&B are well aware that Carter has been searching for a partner with whom he can create a family and a meaningful future. If Hope can offer Carter that, it could significantly hinder Daphne's chances of capturing his interest. Imagine if Hope were to find out she's unexpectedly pregnant, throwing a wrench in Steffy's plans. Just as Daphne is poised to tempt Carter, Hope might reveal that she's expecting, turning the tables entirely. B&B spoilers. Daphne couldn't compete with the mother of Carter's child. Hope has the potential to capture Carter's full attention, especially with the news of her pregnancy. Daphne simply can't compete with the significance of being the mother of Carter's child, which means Steffy may need to rethink her plans moving forward. While Steffy has been making some daring predictions about the future, she certainly didn't see Hope's pregnancy coming. If Carter discovers that Hope is expecting, it could prompt him to make an even deeper commitment, possibly leading to a marriage proposal. This revelation would also encourage him to consider the legacy he wishes to establish for his children at Forrester Creations. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, changing the company name. A potential name change for the company could be on the horizon as Carter gets ready for the arrival of the little Logan Carter heir that Hope might soon welcome. Regardless of the outcome, it's clear that Hope's possible pregnancy would create quite a stir and throw a wrench into Steffy's plans. If Daphne were to reveal this baby bombshell to Carter in the future, she might find herself outmatched by the impact of Hope's news. According to upcoming spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Hope are facing some hurdles ahead, but could a baby ultimately strengthen their bond? Will a new baby ensure that their relationship lasts and moves forward into a marriage? Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back here often for The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates.